I was born in Yokosuka City, and I spent late 60s, of course, in Yokosuka City, when the Vietnam War was at the peak. And in my neighborhood, there were so many girls or American sailors and those working in the base. So America or Vietnam was so close to me. And I had a very ambivalent attitude toward the US. Through US based, very bad image, violence and sex. But through American popular culture, songs and movies and TV home drama, I had a good image, very fascinating society, affluent society. And at the same time, I went to a mission school in Yokohama, where I sang hymns and read Bible every morning in the class. So I had a very ambivalent love and hate feeling toward the US. And at that time, in the university days, I strongly felt that I was shaped up, or I was made such person under the shadow of American hegemony. So to liberate myself or to emancipate myself from American hegemony, I chose anthropology as a guideline to look the world from different point of view, which is free from modernization, westernization, or capitalism. Before I started fieldwork among Ifugao people, I did first long research in Western Luzon among Asian-type Negritos in Mount Pinatubo area. But after 15 years, Mount Pinatubo erupted, the biggest eruption in the 20th century, and my friends living in and around the Mount Pinatubo area suffered a lot. So I made up mind to change my research topic at that time and to become an NGO volunteer to support their lives and their rehabilitation projects. And that was the beginning of my advocacy for committed anthropology. And my book on the grassroots globalization is about the globalization, but at the same time, reforestation and cultural revitalization. When I started my research in that village, I was told, almost ordered by the leader, to find a counterpart NGO in Japan and to get a fund to support their reforestation project. And I worked hard in response to his request or demand. And I think that is a natural process of an anthropologist to be committed to their cause or to their social works. And based on my experiences in Pinatubo and Ifugao, I came to advocate anthropology of commitment or responsibility. My book is thick, but it's about an ethnography of a very small village in northern Luzon, Barangay Hapao, Municipality Hunduan, province of Ifugao. That area is so remote, far from the center, Manila. And it was very hard to access, to reach that place. But for the last 20 years, 2 decades, almost 10% of the villagers went abroad to work. That means about 170 villagers among 1,805 population went abroad to work. And their remittance money changed a lot the life of the villagers nowadays. So the life or lives of the villagers changed a lot, and their lives now are very closely connected with the international network. And of course, globalization brings good and bad influences. But those people in Ifugao area, they are negotiating with this globalization wave and making every effort to take advantage of this opportunity, although there are many problems. It is now the time of globalization. Everywhere in the world, we can feel the impacts of this globalization. In that sense, those Ifugao people are no more primitives or backward people. They are really, really my contemporaries. That's my, message, a very basic, simple message. My next research project is to do fieldwork in Yokosuka City and to write a social history of Yokosuka City under the shadow of U.S. naval base. I myself was brought up under this American shadow, so I would like to my personal history as well as social history of Yokosuka. And I myself and also Yokosuka City could be a metaphor of Japanese society or Japanese people under American direct and indirect influences. Although it's not so long enough as Filipino experiences of American colonial rule for 45 years, but still, I believe Japan and the Philippines have almost similar experiences of American, very tactical, benevolent rule. And I really, really want to write how I myself was shaped like this under American influences with love and hate, feeling very ambivalent attitude toward the US. Yes, that's my next project.